DraftKings Sportsbook. And you know we got big time love for DraftKings Sportsbook. But when we're talking about DraftKings, we know they are the number one rated sports booking app. Not only are they safe, but they are secure. And just like Deke, and I love to say this, they are reliable because reliability matters. And you don't want to be playing anywhere else but with DraftKings Sportsbook. So if you haven't downloaded the app, make sure you do that. But more importantly, once you do so, use the promo code MOATS. And when you make that first bet for $5, a minimum of $5, because, you know, you don't have to hold yourself back. Some people are big spenders, and I get that. But when you make that first bet of a minimum of $5, you're going to get $200 in free bets coming right back to you. All you need to do is use the promo code MOATS for that. And after that, baby, you get to have a little fun. You get to go out there and, you know, get a chance to make a little money and have all that good stuff happening. But, Deke, I am aware that at times people, you know, they can't handle it. Sometimes it becomes a little bit too much for them, and they fall into this other category where they might have a problem.
Yeah,
Well,
we don't
Deke,
like to see it.
As I look at my screen right now, the screen just went black, and it's a lot of information up there with DraftKings Sportsbook. In particular, for my New York people, you see, it's a number that you can call. You can even text it. But then for everybody else, those of you that don't live in New York, it's a number that you can call as well. And that number is 1-800-GAMBLER. I say there's 1-800-GAMBLER. I said, if you have a gambling problem or you need some crisis counseling, you better go. They say, now talk to me. Now you better call 1-800-GAMBLER. Gambler. Oh, touch me now. Gambler. 1-800-GAMBLER.
Well, here's the topic. Sean Diddy 6. Devin Bush showed up. He really was flying around.
Yeah, man, I would agree, man. It wasn't, you know, the all-pro performance, nothing like that, but I definitely thought that he played with a lot more energy. I thought that he played with just a lot more confidence, man. Showing up in the run game, getting downhill. Like I said, it wasn't always the best, but in terms of a guy that was just playing fast and flying to the ball, he definitely did that. I think was a huge step in the right direction. But I think all three of those guys played well. Devin, Robert, and Miles Jack, I thought all three made plays in coverage. Obviously, Devin had the nice coverage one-on-one on the running back. This was
late in the game.
Yeah, late in the game. They were trying to run the vertical route on him. Yeah, he did a really good job there. Yeah, and like I said, even in the run game, like I said, even on plays where it wasn't necessarily him making the tackle, he was still firing fast enough, hitting the lineman close enough to the line of scrimmage where it didn't compromise our defense, and it ultimately would make it a clear read for whoever else he was working with. So I definitely liked that part of it. They'll clean it up even more so, but I definitely thought that was a way better step in the right direction for him and for that inside linebacking core. Even I'll even say our rush defense. Like I said, we didn't shut out Joe Mixon because Joe Mixon is a heck of a running back.
Yeah, there was just like one or two runs they were able to break off.
Yeah.
And they were steady getting like 2 or 3 yards, but which I was happy with as a defense.
Well, yeah, because knowing the caliber running back Joe Mixon is, you're not going to shut him out. It's like when you play Le'Veon Bell in his prime. You're not going to just shut him out. He's not going to do nothing. So with that, you just try to say, man, we're going to minimize the big plays. He's going to get his yards. He's going to make some guys miss. He's going to run over some guys. That's cool. He can't have that big, long, gashing run. The one that he had on 4th and 1 for us, where he spits for like 20, 30 yards or whatever, it couldn't be multiples of that. And even then, we did a good job of tackling it on the ground. And that was the other thing I thought that Minkah, as much as he did field goal, block, interception, big hits, his tackling the ball carrier in open field, I thought was just beautiful watching that. More than anything else he did. Obviously, he led the team in tackles, 14 of them. But watching how many times him one-on-one with Joe Mixon, if he's missing those tackles, Joe Mixon has 115, 120 on the ground. But because he was making those tackles, he was being physical, even when, like I said, he ain't win all of them. But he never turns it down. And to me, man, that was a huge part of this run defense and why it was so good yesterday as well, man.
Yeah, if Bush keeps playing like this, I think we're in good shape. And
yeah,
you're
I
right,
definitely agree, man.
It should only get better from here on out.
It should.
It should.
It should.
Further and further removed from the injury, right?
It should. yeah. Like I said, I'm the same way. We're not gonna get all crazy about everything else. Like I ain't gonna get all crazy about what Devin did yesterday. It's like, man, was it good?
In the Bills game last year.
And that's my thing. It's like we know he's capable of being a good player. That's not the question. The question is, can he do it consistently, and can he do it every time he's out there? But yesterday was definitely a step in the right direction, though.
E-dub. My dad is 81 years old. Yesterday's game almost took him out.
Hey, yo,
We can't keep doing that.
Come on, man. You like them type of games like that, man. Let's get it, baby.
Hey, the other thing on Devin Bush I was thinking about, though, too. You were talking about him always being in the mix. He was right in the mix for the Alex Highsmith whenever he stripped the ball and Cam Hayward got the interception. Devin Bush was
He's
right
jumping
there.
through, yeah.
More credit to him.
His read and react was really good yesterday. And like I said, just him not overthinking it. Just playing. Like, just play. You're going to be wrong on something. Okay, who cares? Just play, though. And I thought yesterday he was doing that more consistently.